The secrets of the beautiful but dangerous watermelon snow. If you see patches of red on the snow up in the mountains, it's probably not a bloody crime scene. It's likely watermelon snow. Watermelon snow typically appears in high mountain areas in late spring and early summer. It's brought about by an alga that grows on the snow's surface. This alga stays green under the snow in cold temperatures from winter to late spring. However, when it gets warm and sunny in the summer, the alga becomes active and moves to the surface of the snow to multiply. To shield itself from the sun, the alga turns red, which results in red snow. Although watermelon snow looks pretty, it can cause serious trouble to the environment. Compared to common white snow, red watermelon snow takes in more sunlight, which speeds up the melting process. This is especially a problem in places with glaciers, such as the Arctic. Faster melting rates there lead to quicker rising sea levels. So, the next time you see watermelon snow, remember that it might be a beautiful sight, but it's a bad sign. It's a reminder of the environmental challenges our planet faces.
Hello everyone and welcome to English for You. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And Elsie, have you ever seen something in nature that was unusual that made you go like, what? What is that?
Oh, okay. Once I saw a tree with purple leaves, and I thought it was a trick of the light.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you could do a double take, right? We say a double look. What is that?
But why did you ask me that question?
Well, to be honest with you, I came across something really strange the other day. It's something you might see up in the mountains. And Taipei, or excuse me, not Taipei, but Taiwan has a lot of mountains, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of red snow?
Red snow?
Mm-hmm.
No. Are you sure it wasn't blood?
Blood, actually, it's not blood, it's called watermelon snow.
Huh.
And today, everyone, we'll be discussing this strange process in our article titled, The Secrets of the Beautiful but Dangerous Watermelon Snow. All right, so let's jump in and learn more about this. It says, if you see patches of red on the snow up in the mountains, it's probably not a bloody crime scene. So there we see bloody, the adjective. Bloody is covered in or involving blood. So an example sentence using this adjective, we could say, the soldier had a bloody bandage on his arm after the battle.
Bloody 这个形容词呢，就是血腥的或是血淋淋的。那你把这个字尾的 y 拿掉，你会看到 blood 就是血液。那动词流血的话，你把 oo 改成 bleed， 好，就是动词流血的动作。那另外 patch 这个名词呢，是与周围不同的小块或是斑点。所以如果你在山上的雪地上看到一些红色的斑块，那可不是血腥的犯罪现场哦。So it's not a bloody crime scene. What is it then?
Well, yeah, don't call the FBI. Freeze, FBI. It's not a bloody crime scene. Our article says it's likely watermelon snow.
有可能是西瓜雪。sounds yum.
Hey, wait, slow down. We don't know if you can eat it yet, but I mean, it does kind of sound tasty. Our article says, watermelon snow typically appears in high mountain areas in late spring and early summer. There, everyone, in that sentence, we see typically, which is an adverb, which means usually or in most cases. So an example sentence using typically, you could say, she typically goes to bed at 10 o'clock. On school nights.
也就是 usually 的意思，对不对？
Yeah.
就是一般啦，通常你可以用 typically 这个副词来表示。那字尾的 ly 拿掉，看到 typical 这个形容词是典型的或是一般的。那课文说到西瓜雪通常在高山地区的晚春和初夏会出现。
All right, so how does this happen? Why is there watermelon snow on the mountains? What is it? And how does it happen? Well, our article says it's brought about by an alga that grows on the snow's surface.
Alga 这个名词是单数型的藻类。So, I'm not sure if I want to eat this snow now. 是藻类耶。好，它是由于一种生长在雪面上面的藻类所引起的。
Yeah, I mean, you probably don't like the taste of alga. I don't know, right?
No,
I've never tasted alga before, so you might want to stay away from it. But let's find out more, everyone. It says, this alga stays green under the snow in cold temperatures from winter to late spring.
这种藻类呢，在冬天到晚春的低温环境中会保持绿色，并停留在雪的下层。
Right, so it's underneath and it's kind of hidden. Now, what happens when it gets warm? That's where I think we're going to learn about watermelon snow. Everyone, it says, however, when it gets warm and sunny in the summer, the alga becomes active and moves to the surface of the snow to multiply. Multiply. Multiply is a verb. It's to breed or just, you could say, make more of. An example sentence using this word would be, rabbits are known to multiply quickly if they have enough food and space.
好，我们刚刚看到 multiply 这个动词呢，指的是繁殖。所以课文说到呢，然而啊，当夏天来临的时候，气温变暖，然后阳光充足，这类的藻类呢，就会变得更活跃，那会移动到雪的表面进行繁殖。
Right, so once it gets warmer, more just expand and multiply all over. And then that's why you can see that red interaction where it becomes red or pinkish, actually. All right, jumping back, everyone, to our article. Next, it says, to shield itself from the sun, the alga turns red, which results in red snow.
好 shield 这个动词呢是保护或是遮挡 shield A from B 那就是阻挡 A 不受到 B 的侵害那为了保护自己不要受到阳光的伤害藻类呢就会变红这就导致了红色的雪的出现Okay, so it's almost like the alga is wearing sunscreen when it makes itself red.
Right, it uses it as like a protection.
Yes.
All right. And I mean, that's a good point. Since it's trying to protect itself from the sun or shield itself from the sun, it really turns to that red color or pink color that then you think, oh, is that watermelon snow? Let's go eat it. Well, jumping back, everyone, our article then says, although watermelon snow looks pretty, it can cause serious trouble to the environment. Oh, no, that's not good. You don't want trouble.
So you don't want to eat it, right?
Yeah, you don't want to eat it. It's probably not good if it causes trouble to the environment.
对呀，对环境是会造成不好的伤害，当然不可以吃到肚子里面去。所以呢，当我们说 cause trouble to 后面加上对象，那就代表对那个东西或是那个环境好造成麻烦。那这边的环境就是 the environment， 那就代表它是对环境会造成不好的影响。那尽管呢，西瓜雪看起来很漂亮，但它可能会对环境造成严重的危害。对于这个 AI 似乎有话要说，让我们赶快看看吧。
You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell me something that looks good but is actually bad for us?
It has to be fake friends. Please. Fake friends might shower you with praise, but behind your back? Oh, honey, they're probably spilling all your secrets. They pretend to be your best buddy, but when you need them, poof, they're gone. Watch out for those sweet words. They might just be some pretty lies.
Compared to common white snow, red watermelon snow takes in more sunlight, which speeds up the melting process. There we see the phrase, take something in. If people, animals, or plants take in air, food, and drink, they allow it to enter their body, usually by breathing or swallowing. Next, we see the phrase speed something up. And what is that? It's to make something happen faster. The next word we see is process, which is a noun. It's a series of steps or actions taken to achieve a result. So an example sentence, everyone, we could say using the noun process would be, the process of making bread includes mixing ingredients, kneading the dough, and baking.
OK， 那我们整理一下哦。首先看到的 take something in， 那就是吸收某物 ；taking more sunlight， 那就是吸收更多的阳光。那另外 speed something up， 那就是使点点点加速。名词也可以是 speed 这个意思，这个字，那指的就是速度。那另外呢 ，process 名词代表过程，代表进程，所以与普通的白雪相比，红色的西瓜雪吸收更多的阳光，这加速了融雪的过程。
So this actually, everyone, might be killing some of the environment.
Yeah, but how is it doing that?
Well, it says, this is especially a problem in places with glaciers, such as the Arctic.
Glacier 这个名词是冰河，所以呢，这在有冰川冰河的地方，像是北极，就会成为一个问题。
Right, so if we look up towards the Arctic, towards like the North Pole and places like that, it says, faster melting rates there lead to quicker rising sea levels. There we see the noun rate. It's a measurement of the speed at which something happens. So an example sentence using that word rate, we could say, the heart rate increases when you exercise.
Rate 这个名词是速率或是比率，那 heart rate 指的就是心率，那就是心跳的速率。那融雪的速度加快会导致海平面的上升，那这个速度也就会更快。
Okay, so we got to remember maybe that this alga, even though it looks pretty, even though the snow looks pretty, it's not really helping our environment. All right, well, closing up, our article then says, so the next time you see watermelon snow, remember that it might be a beautiful sight, but it's a bad sign.
对，课文呢，在后面的地方说到呢，因此啊，当下次你看到西瓜雪的时候，虽然很漂亮，但它可能是一个不好的征兆。
Yeah, so some things can be dangerous even though they're beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, and closing up, the last thing it says is, it's a reminder of the environmental challenges our planet faces. Environmental, the adjective, it's connected with natural conditions in which people, animals, and plants live, connected with the environment, concerned with the protection of the natural world of land, sea, air, plants, and animals. So an example sentence using this word, we could say, she is passionate about environmental causes and works to keep the oceans clean.
好，我们看到的 environmental 这个形容词是环境保护的或是自然环境的。那当然，自然环境本身就是 environment 这个名词。那另外呢，我们看到 reminder 它是个名词，指的是提醒。动词形式是 remind， 也就是把字尾的 er 拿掉就可以了，当做提醒来解释。Remind somebody to do something， 那就是提醒某人去做某件事情。所以呢，文章最后就说啦，这提醒我们地球正面临环境挑战。喜欢今天的节目吗？赶快按赞追踪我们的 YouTube channel， 还有 Facebook， 不要忘记开启小铃铛，掌握第一手的英文学习内容。
Okay, everyone, now it is time for our For You chat question. It says, can you think of other examples in nature where something beautiful can also be dangerous?
Oh, good question. Other examples are beautiful rose with sharp thorns that can hurt you.
Yeah, that can hurt you, yeah.
Yeah, roses have thorns, right?
Yeah.
Another is a bright and colorful snake that might be poisonous.
Yeah, usually the things that are very bright are poisonous.
Or a spider.
A spider, exactly. Or a frog, the dart frog.
I don't like frogs. Or snakes.
Okay, well, let's think. Maybe another one I can think of. How about some mushrooms? I mean, some mushrooms look nice. They're really beautiful, but they are poisonous if you eat them.
Okay, and caterpillars.
Yeah. Caterpillars can also hurt your skin and leave irritation. And I mean, just the biggest thing would probably be the ocean, right? It can look calm and pretty, but then the strong waves can be very dangerous and you could drown.
Yeah, so there are so many different things that are beautiful, but at the same time dangerous.
Yeah, maybe you are beautiful, but you can also be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so always be careful.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time, everyone, we have for today. My name is Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Bloody. The hike into the woods turned bloody when the boys were attacked by two bears. Typically. I typically arrive at the company at around 8:30 a.m., but today I was early. Multiply. The school created a special area outside where plants could grow and insects could multiply. Process. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. They help you understand what works and what doesn't. Rate. Sea levels are rising at an alarming rate, and several countries may be below sea level soon. Environmental. The environmental group is asking people to use less water and power this summer to save the planet.
智慧小补帖
Patch. Alga. Shield. Glacier. Reminder.